Hi, welcome to my channel and my love to all of you. This is Anshu Sharma here. Today we have a very interesting topic: spirituality, artificial intelligence, organic and artificial Stargate portal technology. There are various means to travel multi-dimensionally. You travel interdimensionally going through portals in space-time. You bilocate using the frequency of your thoughts and emotions. ETs can travel anywhere within the galaxy using spacecrafts at speed of light. Faster than speed of light travel is possible by higher dimensional ETs in hyperspace. ETs are able to surf on high frequency waves intergalactically through wormholes. This travel is faster than light, almost instantaneous, as no space-time is involved. Faster than light travel is achieved through Stargate Technologies. This technology is based on artificial intelligence and also available organically in fifth dimension. Stargates create a stable artificial wormhole between itself and another stargate, allowing near instantaneous travel from the dialing gate to the destination gate, but not vice versa. Travelers enter through the event horizon, which dematerializes them for transport through the wormhole to be reassembled on the other side. In Stargate physics, the term wormhole generally indicates a tunnel created between two active stargates. So there are two active stargates and there is a tunnel in between. This tunnel is called wormhole. After one of them successfully dies the other, enabling faster than light travel in one direction. Wormholes are a vacuum of matter like space itself, and the temperatures of one is close to absolute zero. Wormholes, we have to remember, allow only one-way travel and must be entered through the dialing gate, and then there is a destination gate. Stargate technology can be used for both positive and negative purposes. If used positively, it can take humanity to evolutionary jumps, but unfortunately, they say controllers are using the technology for their own benefit, taking unsuspecting humanity to wherever their intentions or agendas go. So manipulators are and will be using Stargate technology through artificial intelligence more and more for mind control purposes. Now, what exactly is mind control? Mind control is a concept where a subject's thoughts and emotions can be controlled by an external force. This can be via a psychological or physical means and often involves breaking the subject down so that complete control can be achieved over him or her. In mind control, there may be no physical contact or coercion, but it actually be much more effective and subtle in controlling a person. That's because coercion can change behavior, but coercion, persuasion, which is mind control, will change the beliefs, attitudes, thinking processes, and also the behavior. So basically, with this type of mind control, which is subtle, the whole personality of a person changes. And the victim happily and actively participates in the changes, believing it is best for him. But unless one is conscious, mind control can change one's timeline and thus life forever. It can take a person from ascension in the vertical direction to wherever the controller wants to take them. When mind control is achieved through Stargate AI technology, this process of mind control speeds up. Stargates, because stargates shorten space and time. Unless one is conscious, this is being done and it will be done more and more. People are taking in nanoparticles, which are everywhere these days, in genetically modified food, chemtrails, in water, processed food in supermarkets and restaurants, and also now through injections. So what happens? The body containing nanoparticles absorbs and reacts to external frequencies. Nanoparticles, being magnetic in nature, responds to electromagnetic frequencies from outside. So you have ingested nanoparticles within, they are magnetic in nature, and there are frequencies emitted through outside from computer or from artificial intelligence. So your body is responding. AI will control frequency sequences and bodies are the receivers, and this process may happen more and more. What actually is happening, they say, controllers are attempting to create a Stargate, taking you into a completely different location. Unsuspecting public does not know that. Slowly, through giving your consent, you are shifting your timeline of reality. Stargates connect two locations by frequency addresses. Through stargates, you are basically shrinking time, going from point A to point B, as stargates connect by frequency addresses through signals given by AI. So computer artificial intelligence gives the signals of the two addresses. The first, the start the your passage through the dialing Stargate, and then there is another destination Stargate, which is the destination Stargate. So there is two frequencies given of the dialing Stargate and the destination Stargates. Negative structure is amplifying their frequencies and increasing the rotators in their Stargates in order to jump timelines and drag people who give consent either willingly or unwillingly. Through fear, people are giving consent, not knowing which timelines they are being pulled to, and what reality they may be forced to live down the line. People have no idea. Right now, the momentum is building. People have to be aware and very vigilant and not give consent anymore, even if they have consented in the past. Although everything is consciousness itself, negative structure is trying to secure their structure within the consciousness itself, and it is creating a reality within a reality. Imagine a big sphere being created within a still larger sphere of consciousness. So I'll show you the whiteboard, have a look at it and see the stargates, positive and negative, with different realities within a larger unified reality. So I will put this whiteboard up for you to have a look, and then we will do the explanation, and then we'll again put the whiteboards for your attention. So have a look. I hope you can see it. There it is. I guess, yeah. I think it's visible now. Have a look. You can see a bigger circle, which is the consciousness itself, and then there are positive and then negative stargates within. And people are being bombarded by both. Okay. Let's continue. For a matter structure to become stable in ether, now we are talking about the quantum technology. Repeated conscious signals and resonances are given along with the action. In the beginning, any matter structure in ether, in quantum, is not stable. It has to be given repeated signals. For this to happen, more and more people have to resonate if it is a collective reality they are looking, giving their power and potency to this meta structure which they are trying to create in ether through quantum technology and through AI. It is right now cannot predict how much time will it take for this negative structure to take physical form. Signals are changing so fast that it is impossible to predict when in space-time their stargate will be completed so that a jump can be made in their artificially created reality. Right now their intention is to create the momentum, and this momentum in building the Stargate is increasing. If you like, you can watch this movie called Divergent, it is available free on YouTube, to have a little idea that what may happen. But it is just not certain right now, because like we are discussing, the Stargates is still being made. One important thing to mention is consciousness itself is evolving and moving further up, which means the consciousness is also expanding, as negative structure itself is a part of our consciousness. So it's trying to hold and secure and stabilize its place in quantum ether. You can imagine like trying to create and hold a room in space within a larger vibrating, moving and expanding structure in ether. So trying to make and hold a room. It is for sure that structure will eventually self-destruct and collapse. But it can take time. Nobody knows how much time it may take, say from 20 years to 500 to 1000 years. Right now, the process of creation, excuse me, just have a sip of water. So right now the process of creation and stabilizing Stargate is happening. All efforts and power is going in the creation of a Stargate. People will be turning into cyborgs with technology, with nanoparticles in their bodies, if they do not wake up and take action right now. The good news is, simultaneously, there is also positive ether technology, creating stargates and also creating positive timelines. Organically, when you think and take positive heart-based actions, you are assisting in creating momentum, in creating newer stargates which are positive, taking humanity into collective ascension. This is how you bilocate two different space-time locations through stargates. ETs are sending positive frequencies. These frequencies are being sent as pulsations, and these pulsations, they turn into sonic pulsations. Slowly, AI, artificial intelligence, will incorporate positive frequencies as well, because artificial intelligence is incorporating both the negative as well as the positive frequencies. Because of the dominance of the negative structure up until now, it is throwing more negative frequencies, but slowly it is changing to positive frequencies as well. AI, both organic and negative AI, are happening in parallel timelines. So there is an artificial stargates being created, and also their organic stargates are also created. Both organic and AI, artificial intelligence, and they are creating the stargates in parallel timelines. There are many frequency harmonics between these two major timelines, and it depends people with varied frequencies where they are existing in space-time. So let's have a quickly look on this. I just keep it at a distance a little bit. You can have a look. So you see, the consciousness as unified reality is like a big structure which is expanding in ether, which is shown by these green lines. In this unified reality of the consciousness, there is positive stargates creating positive realities continuously being made, and there are negative artificial stargates also being created by negative structure. Here are the people who are being bombarded by both organic positive source ET technologies and at the same time negative frequency based technologies also. Depending on who is absorbing more of which frequencies, they choose the stargates they are being pulled to through gravity. The negative stargates will lead into physical negative realities, while positive stargates will take you towards ascension. So, this consciousness itself is evolving and expanding, and these are realities happening within the unified consciousness. I hope it is clear. Okay, let's go on. So, this is the structure right now, what is happening. What can we do? What can you do? You can't just sit back and hide in the bushes. You can't just bury your head in the sand and think, right now I am okay and so is my family. How can you be okay when your children are being involved? The time of expansion through money and land is over. Right now, it is either ascension towards unity or passage to the negative stargate, which is taking you to a parallel reality, but it is negative. So you have to stand in your power, activating consciousness of understanding clearly of what is happening. Stand up and withdraw your consent, even if you have consented in the past. Unite, educate, and help each other. There will be interference. Definitely there will be. There will be interference. TV is absolute manipulation. More you watch, more and more you will be pulled. So look, what are your gifts? What are your passions? Use them for the betterment of humanity. Anything you project and create based on the frequencies of heart with joy will help creating the new earth and the new timeline, taking you and also creating the collective momentum for the humanity. Give your time, even if it's few hours in a day or few hours in a week. If there is an intention to help, means and paths will appear. Make local groups, eat organic, drink only filtered water, buy a water distiller, educate yourself with legal rights of various exemptions. You can also share videos who provide education on different subjects. You know about sonic materialization and how powerful it is. Your word exists in the ether and then vibrates and expands. If not, my video titled Sacred Sounds, Hyperspace Holograms, Sonic Materialization, Cymatics, Physical Realities. Watch that video for a complete clarity that how your thoughts and emotions go up in the hyperspace and then materialize into sonic vibrations, sonic materialization, giving pulsations in the ether, then converting into cymatics, which are the physical structures, and the physical structures creating your body and your reality outside. For instance, the least you can do is you stand up every day and speak aloud 7 times with emotions and conviction. I wish to live in individual freedom, and I also wish to live and experience collective freedom of humanity. Your projection in speaking aloud is enough. Sacred geometry in ether will take care of the rest. Freedom energy infused in your body, mind, and soul will go out in the ether and expand, changing your own personality and also your environment outside. how you think and how you speak will become a reality for you. You receive what you put out by the law of mirrors. Through your blind spot, you can watch, and you must watch what negative structure is doing, and then you can politely say, thank you very much, I do not want to participate in your negative reality. This is my path, and this is where I'm heading. So you see, but you do not see, but you take action for your positive reality. So thanks for listening. This is all for today. Please leave your comments below. Put down your intentions to help humanity, because humanity needs all of us. Subscribe and share this video. There are a lot of good things happening as well. How organic stargates work and how they are created. They are also being created by star seeds and the positive humanity, who are also giving momentum, power and potency in creating that positive stargates. These positive stargates will take you towards positive reality in New Earth. So we will continue our discussion. Stay tuned. Watch my playlist of your choice. And thanks for your support, and thanks for staying with me. Lots of love and light. Bye for now.